So we're gonna do an FE-SEM. However, we need to prepare the sample first. First of all, for the FE-SEM, we need to prepare either for the top view or for the cross-sectional. And then beforehand, we need to do the sputtering coating first. Sputter coating. So it's a platinum coating actually, using sputtering, just using this one. So I'm going to prepare the sample. These are the samples after the plasma coating. This one. So this is plasma coated samples, and then these are the holder. So this is what we need to use. We need to tape the holder using the carbon tape, double tape actually. So I will try to do this. Since today we're gonna do only for the cross-sectional area, so I'm going to use the cross-sectional one. So if we are going to use for example for the top view, then this side needs to be taped. However, since we're gonna use the cross-sectional, so we're gonna use this side. So I'm gonna cover this side with this tape. Oh, do not forget to wear these gloves. So these are our samples. We will only use one sample over here. Our team member has been polished this sample. For cross-sectional area, this one. Oops. So for cross-sectional area, we're gonna use this side. It has been polished, so we will see a better or clearer SEM image later on. Between the copper or the substrate and the coated one. So, and then also we need to scratch it a bit over here. As you can see, there's some scratching, I think, over here. I scratch it a bit to mark it. Over here, I scratch it a bit to mark this area. Alright, so let's try to attach this one to the holder. Yeah, this is enough. So we need to be very, very careful to take off the lid like this, and then put it right in the middle of the chamber. So this is also a plasma, but this one calls a vacuum plasma. Okay, and then put the lid back to the chamber, the top of the chamber, and then we will go to press the start over here. So here we are using 20 milliampere for the current, and the platinum will only go for 30 seconds, and 30 seconds is the thickness will be 10 nanometer, and this is enough. And then we will start it later on after 4.4 Pascal, and just wait for until this becomes 4.4 Pascal. Now it goes to the 4.4, and then we'll do the flush. So just press this button. Start. My fault. It's supposed to be start, and then later on it will go for the flush and gas control. So just wait. The plasma will come out later. So now is the gas control. And then wait till this 243. Okay, now we are waiting until it becomes 4.3 Pascal. Sorry, 3.4 Pascal. Then after that we will turn it off. Then we will turn it off and wait for 15 to 30 seconds before we take off the lid. Okay, now take off the lid and take the sample. And it will be like this, so this is PT color. And then put back. So we're going to use this FE-SEM JSM 7900F. However, this is only allowed to use a book, not a powder. If you want to use the powder, then it will be over there, 6,500. Over here, it's this is for the powder part. Since our material is 6,500. So since our materials are always bulk, so we're gonna use this one. Okay, so let's try it. We will use this holder first. So we will put the holder. We will try to untie it or unscrew the screwdriver. And then try to flat the holder, this holder with the FE-SEM holder in it. So we try. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. Using this one. Make it flat, and I try to make sure that this okay, and then lock it or screw it back, tight it, try to tight it, press it down. Up where it is tight, and then try. Okay, it is tight. And now we need to measure the height. So this is supposed to be 17 millimeter. Supposed to be 17 millimeter. Okay, so first of all, this one is still in the evac. Right, so we need to turn it to the fan. Evac means vacuum, so fan means ventilation. So we need to make the pressure to the atmospheric pressure by push it 3 to 5 seconds until the sound, and then just wait until it is unblinking again. And then over here, you will see that the gate over here will be open. I think. Oh no, the gate is still closing. Sorry, the gate is still closing because we need to unlock this chamber. And then for this holder, as we could see over here, this one, this is the arrow. So the arrow needs to be at the left side when we close the chamber. Therefore, we need to put it like this.
But I want to see like the arrow.
So, like this, and then push it. And then now we lock the chamber door and turn it to evac. Here. 3 to 5 seconds until the sound becomes yeah. And then now later on we will see that the specimen holder is still on the specimen stage, which means that it's not on the specimen stage, and then this gate will go down to open Actually, you can only open later on. And the holder is still on the specimen stage, not on the specimen stage, which means that we need to put the holder to the specimen stage using this holder or this stick. And then we will wait until the gate, you see the gate is opening and the effect lamp still blinking, so we have to wait till this one is unblinking. So once it's unblinking like this or stable, then we will go to push the holder to the stage. So using this one, we could only hold the tip, which is this area, from here to here. This area we should not touch it because it has a lubricant. Okay. So this one, try to put it like this. Okay. Pull, rotate to the right side for 90 degrees, and then let it go. Push, and then you will see that the specimen is on the stage. And then pull it, pull the tip, rotate to the left side 90 degrees, and then put it back. And now we are waiting for this one, the vacuum pressure to become 4.4 exponential minus 4. Meanwhile, we could already try to put it, it was 17, right? So 17 millimeter. So turn on the cam, like this. This one, so the previous one didn't, the previous user didn't put it back to 10 millimeter. So we need to change it back to the initial stage, which is 10 millimeter. And here, go to 17. In this rotation, reset. This one is supposed to be 5. This one is supposed to be 4. This is the initial one. Okay, LED. Now we are going to this one. And then this one. Let's see for the ZFC. So we have to mention that the ZFC is how to say it, is loop, or the light is turned on.
My hands are
Then this one go to the 10, and then now we have shown this one. And okay, this is our specimen over here. So make sure this one is in the green light, okay? And then if something's going on, then we could just use this one. So for example, if I want to go for 20, for example, like this one, and then 10, for example, and then something emergency, then just touch this one, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going back to, gonna tap it back to the 17. So the 17 is from here to here. So maybe it's 17, but I'm not sure. Here is 17, so hopefully this one is okay. The tip of the probe to the surface of this sample is quite distant or quite high. So I think, in my opinion, we should try to use 7. So because of we want this sample to be quite close to the probe, but not very close. So anyways, if there's something emergency, then we just touch this one, just touch this one. Okay, so we will try to change it to 7. So 7 over here, okay, and then 10 because of 10 plus 7, and then here we go. Let's see over here. Let's see if this is okay. It's supposed to be 17 over here. Yeah. So this one is 17. Then if we think this is enough, the distance, then just let go. And now we just lock it just in case if something is going on. So just lock it like this. Put it back to the lowest magnification. Okay, and then turn it off. Turn this off, and then go to the cam. And then this one needs to go back to 5, and then okay, this one is 4 WD. So this one first reset. Okay, and then now we unlock this one and go back to 10, and then spec exchange. Make sure that this goes back to the initial value. The voltage is also the same, and then go for the spec exchange and make sure that the W or the working distance back to 10 millimeter to the initial value. Once we've done it, then as you can see over here that the gun is going back to their initial place, and then here the gate is going back. The gate is still open, so we could try to put the holder back to the initial stage. It's still the same, only the black tip over here. Like this. Pull, rotate 90 degrees to the right side, let it go, and then push, and then you will see over there, pull, and okay, and rotate 90 degrees to the left side. Put the holder back to the initial one, and in here you could see that the specimen is not on the stage, on the specimen stage, which means that it is already in here. Okay, now since this is still on the vacuum, so we are going back to the vent. 3 to 5 seconds until sound. And then now we are waiting until this one is unblinking again. You could hear a sound that the vacuum becomes, that the vacuum went back to the atmospheric pressure. And also you could see over here that the gate is closing. Okay. Now the vent is stable or unblinked. We are unlocking the chamber and take out the holder very careful, okay? Yeah. So make sure that this one is going over here. If we want to put it like this, push it and then take it out, we need to pull it. Okay? So here, lock the chamber again. Once you're finished, we have to lock the chamber regardless another person will use it or not. So lock the chamber and then put it back to the evac. Now we are taking out our sample. Untie. Untie. And then this one is back corners. Okay, take it out and put this holder back here. And now we could take out our sample and clean up the holder.